All right, what up, y'all? These are 5 things that I need to see from AEW in 2025. Of course, all of these things are my opinion, so if you disagree, leave it in the comments down below. Number one, no more free agent signings. I don't care, okay? I know if there's a free agent out there, why would you not go up there and get him? AEW doesn't need any more. I've been telling the AEW since 2023 that they need to focus on the people that they have on the roster instead of bringing new people in and having them overlap the people that you've already had for years. You know what I'm saying? You've signed Mercedes Moné, Okada, Will Ospreay. You signed Bobby Lashley. You're signing all of these people. You can't push all of them. So eventually, either they're going to be just on the roster, not doing much of anything, or you're going to have them as champion. But then you have your stars like MJF and Daniel Garcia and all the other superstars. They may have to take a backseat as you bring in more people and you're not remembering that you have a whole roster of superstars that have been ready this entire time, but you keep replacing them with new people that came from WWE. You're not doing anything for the advancement of AEW. You're just bringing people in for a pop, bringing in people for a moment. Push them if you want. Push them if you want to. But you have 10 other superstars back there that may be a little more deserving than someone who just came from Raw or SmackDown and they haven't done anything in AEW yet to get a world title shot or to get a big spot on the show. You know what I'm saying? Tony Khan, I feel, is so wrapped in getting the moment. He's so wrapped in bringing in people. Oh, Shane McMahon, he's so wrapped in getting the pop that he's not realizing that life continues after the pop. You know, the show continues afterwards. It's not just, oh, pop, okay, and we're just done. No, now you have to tell us why we should care about the superstar. How are they different from their last company to being an AEW? Why should I trust them over a superstar like Darby Allin or something like that? Just an example. I think Tony Khan is way too focused on trying to take things from other wrestling companies instead of utilizing what he has. You know, he has, on paper, arguably the best roster in American wrestling today. Arguably. And it's only between him and Triple H, you feel me? It's a toss-up. So use what you have. Stop bringing people in just to have a pop and use what you have. If you use what you have in the right way, you'll be fine. You'll be more than fine. You'll be amazing. Number two, stop playing the victim. This is what I mean by that. Tony Khan likes to go with the narrative that AEW is always under attack, that everyone is always on AEW's bad side, and we have to fight against the system. And it's an underdog way. It's a very cheap way of trying to get people to believe in you. I understand it, but it's like, bro, first of all, everyone who I've seen attack AEW, including myself, is just frustrated because you have, like I said before, damn near the best roster in wrestling today, and you don't use it. You have shows that no matter how many people say that it doesn't matter, it absolutely matters that you're losing people watching the show and losing people who are willing to spend money to sit in the chairs at the live shows. That means something. I know the AEW elitists want to tell you that it doesn't mean anything. I promise you it does. It may not mean everything, but it damn sure means something. Because I will guarantee you, if they had a wrestling company, they would love to have 10,000 people in the arena more than they would like to have 10. Especially if you started at a peak and you went down. It's okay to start at 10, you know what I'm saying, then move on. You grow. AEW started off at the top and it's gotten worse. That's not good. You feel me? So, yes, all of these things matter. But AEW needs to realize that, hey, one, some people just aren't going to like AEW, and that's okay. Two, if you want more people to like AEW, you have to make it likable. You can't make it just the we hate Triple H show. Because once that whole narrative doesn't work, you have nothing. AEW is never going to get back to what it used to be if they don't remember what made them that. And what made them that is going against what Vince McMahon was doing, going against what Triple H is now doing, not do the exact same thing. Because now if people are finding the way AEW's, I think their identity is now is like a worse version of what WWE is doing. That's not good. You're losing your core fans who are used to going against them, and the people who are coming in are like, why should I watch this if I can watch a better version of this on Mondays and Fridays and Tuesdays? You know what I'm saying? You have to find what made you AEW and then focus on that. And you have all of the opportunity to do so. That's why it's so frustrating that they don't. And this goes into my third point, actual storytelling. AEW has a problem with telling stories that go for a long time and have continuity. You know what I'm saying? They have, I'm not going to sit here and say they don't have long-term stories, because they do. I'm not going to say that they don't have storytelling at all, because they do. But it's not a good read. You know what I'm saying? They can make a story, but if your story isn't good, it's basically like having nothing. You know what I'm saying? I don't expect them to have a full-fledged 8-year build bloodline story that has twists and turns and intricate details and all that stuff. No. But even the Devil storyline to me was supposed to be their bloodline story. It was supposed to be. And it didn't even come close, because Tony Khan does not know how to write story. And if there's other superstars back there who are helping him, they don't know how to do it the hell either. You know what I'm saying? So we need to find a group of people that know how to write stories from the beginning to the middle to the end over week-to-week television. Continuity. Tony Khan was already talked about how he doesn't like booking long-term. He likes booking week-to-week. That is the first step to dying. Because why in the world should I tune in to next week? That's basic television. That's Dragon Ball Z. See you next time on Dragon Ball Z. That is basic television. We have to bring the viewer in next week. Don't just assume they're going to come back, because they may not. So you have to have something, a cliffhanger, some kind of clue. Oh, this is going to get even more interesting next week. Oh, something else is going to happen that's going to be even bigger than this next week. That's what gets people to watch. But if you don't understand that, you don't understand fuck wrestling. You don't understand TV entertainment 101. And I'm not no big TV entertainment guru guy, but that's bare bones. If you watch TV for a long period of time, you know that that's what brings people in. You know what I'm saying? Week to week television. It's like watching Survivor or Big Brother or one of those shows. We'll see you next time. They do something and they cut it off. So you're like, oh, what happened? We're going to see you next week. And that's how you know they're going to be at the TV at 8 or 9 or wherever to see what happens. And then you got them. And when you got them, it's very hard to lose them. Number 4, a new commentary team. I can't take it. I can't. Tony Schiavone, go. Excalibur, go. Taz can stay, because that's Taz. Taz is great wherever he goes. Taz has been everywhere, every damn company that I've been watching. When I was watching TNA, he was in TNA. He was a damn near on-screen character at a point with the whole Aces and Eights thing. Taz is cool. Tony Schiavone, Excalibur, they need to go. As far as Dynamite go, I can't take their... Even when I first started watching AEW, and I don't think they do it much anymore, but when they used to, Excalibur used to like read the entire card of next week really, really fast, I used to hate that, bro. Why are you doing that? Kenny Omega versus Christian Cage. Then we got Top Flight taking on Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly. And then we get like what are we doing? We got Swerve and Glory taking on The Acclaimed. And then we got Mercedes Moné taking on Britt Baker, taking on Jamie Hayter. Like, what are you doing? Why are you rapping at me? You sound like Busta Rhymes. Stop. What are you doing? Stop. You sound like the dudes at the auction. Can I get a file? Can I get a file? Can I get a file? I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear you do that. Why are you telling me what happens? Why are you giving me a whole rundown next week? Can I have some sort of drama? I know I said we have to build to next week, but damn, you ain't got to tell me every match really super duper fast. I didn't even hear you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's so frustrating, because like they are always like right on the brink of doing something good. They're like, oh, this is what bring them in for next week. Okay, let's do it really, really fast. Let's have someone say it's super duper fast so no one can hear it. What the oh gosh. You know what I'm saying? It's frustrating. Cause they'll be right there. We're like, all right, y'all, we have to bring the people in for next week. All right, we'll announce some matches. All right, say them at super duper speed so no one hears it. Oh my goodness. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. And number 5, you probably saw this coming. Tony Khan needs to put the book down. He needs to be what Nick Khan is. Financial, promotional. We need to find someone who knows how to write stories from beginning, middle, And we need to, because Tony Khan obviously can't do it. He can pay him. He can advertise the shows. He can go on TikTok and scream at me about some match that I should not care about. He can do all the other stuff. But as far as writing these shows for continuity and for storyline purposes, we need someone who knows how to do that. I know there's someone. Get Scott D'Amore or something. Even though I heard that he was seen at the Performance Center, the WWE Performance Center. So I don't know what happens. But if Scott's on a free agent, that's a free agent signing that I will approve of. You know what I'm saying? That one won't get a pop, but it will make your shows better. So pick him up. You know what I'm saying? Make these shows worth watching with your story. Everything works with that. You have to have the story in the wrestling. You can't have one without the other. Or you have yourself a stupid wrestling company with stupid weekly television. And people aren't going to watch stupid weekly television.